Good morning. My name is Doug, and I am playing the Crust. And this is update 3, version 0.99.85.1, and my 7th episode of my 12th base. Although, to be clear, it's not my 12th base under update 3, it's my 12th base overall. So, let me start the clock, and let's get going. Okay. So, 6 days left of the... Oh, power is going to become an issue again. And this time, obviously, it is battery issues. I do have large batteries now, though. So... start them here. There. Is this perfect? No. But it will do. 4 more batteries should give me the power I need to over the next lunar day. Let's go check the rover. Cascade is a compact autonomous repeater station. The SCT Limited Corporation manufactured this series of repeaters as an above-ground component of the Unified Hope communication system. The Cascade stations are decked out with autonomous equipment designed to function independently for several years without requiring human maintenance. While the likelihood of discovering provisions or emergency supplies within these stations is low, they present an opportunity to procure electronic gear or spare parts. So, do we see anything else?
Objective achieved.
Great job, Director. The funds have already been deposited into our account. At this rate, we'll soon recoup our expedition and start making a profit.
Of course, we didn't have more pressing issues for which the dispatch resources would be useful, but no, Director, we didn't miss out on short-term gain.
Alice, that is not short-term gain, that is a long-term gain. Malachite needs 120 of those, and I happen to have them. So we will do more.
Package delivered.
Yeah, this isn't working very well, is it? Damn it. Here we go, finally. That was embarrassing as hell. Okay. And sometimes these paths get really funky. Okay. And aluminum. Silicon. Oh. Cargo unload. Now, as I've mentioned, running out of power when you don't have colonists on the base is not that big a deal. It's irritating, waste time. But when they're on the base, it becomes a major issue. Okay, that needs Duralume and carbon fiber. No, we don't have enough modular terminals either. Yeah, we're gonna be a bit getting that put together, aren't we?
Objective achieved.
Okay, another 19,000. That's good. So let's see if we have any other contracts available. Nope. Okay.
Director, there's news. In short, I've signed an agreement to complete several contracts on our behalf. There was a frenzy on the market, and I couldn't delay. Competitors are ready to restart production on Earth, or sell off their remaining reserves for such prices. But I beat them to it, and pledged to deliver the resources. Now, it's your turn to show that we're indispensable partners, and reliable suppliers. You'll find the accepted contract under the Active tab.
Director, I see them in the database as accepted. Mr. Ledger has outdone himself. This is not just unprofessional, but also extremely irresponsible. How about notifying before signing rather than after?
My job is to secure the most lucrative contracts for the company, Ms. Vance. And if a few small deliveries are too challenging for us, we have no business being in the market.
Director, I'll deal with Ledger later. Try to focus on active contracts. It's very important to ensure these deliveries are on time.
No, I can't deal with it. Sorry. Just cannot deal with it. I reverse these, okay. Will easily resolve. Contract is available. Don't have it quite yet. Components. Yep, there's H2O. check it out. And smart concrete. Still only have 80. That's what I had last time. That's interesting. Okay, obviously I'm not getting anything put in there. There's 12 there. Right. It's all going over here. Yeah, I should have figured as much. Okay. Monthly report. Let's see what we got here. No available contracts. Still sell steel. Decent price. That's a better price. That is also a good price. That is a much better price. That is a decent price. Okay. So we will sell 300 here. Fill this out. Okay. With gears. Okay. Now all I can really do is speed things up and wait for us to get through this particular area. So how am I doing here? Not quite at 100%, that's for certain. Well, we will see what happens. Okay, filling that up nicely. Slow things down. Okay, I'm going to make this go away. at 100% so far as charging goes. So we'll have to do something about that. I should get paid here shortly. Here we go. And God damn it. Cancel.
The observatory is in an extremely dismal state. The main dome with analytical equipment is damaged, as are the L-shaped 4-kilometer interferometers. The entrance terminals and workspaces are also damaged, and the doors appear to be jammed. The drones have started the job. I'll let you know when there's more information. Mix those up. Don't want to put a finished product on a raw materials interface. So we'll take that there. And then move this around up here like this. And turn this into ice only.
saves a little bit of money.
Research complete.
compact private research lab. Crust's doctrine of fostering unrestricted economic and scientific ventures on the moon has enabled numerous enterprises to establish their research hubs on the lunar surface, shielded from the scrutiny of their rivals and government watchdogs. While groundbreaking scientific discoveries might not emerge from this lab, the remnants of equipment and surviving records could hold some value. Anything there? Nope. So we will go to the sorting terminal next. Turn him back to the base. And let's go make some money because I am very low. Available. Nothing. I'm out of power, aren't I? Yeah, getting there. So, definitely need more of these. And what am I counting on right now?
Director, CPU is the heart of our base, responsible for all computational tasks. Our automated production requires enormous computational power. Every module built and every drone operating uses CPU. We will soon reach the limit, and to continue construction, we will need data centers.
An important note, if I may. Data centers are very particular about installation conditions and require a lot of microcircuits and microprocessors. It would be more cost-effective to focus on optimizing existing production. More technologically advanced modules consume less CPU. By studying new technologies, we can replace low-efficiency modules and free up CPU for other tasks. For example, one large solar panel generates almost as much energy as a dozen small panels, with significantly lower CPU costs.
Yes, but you have to go through the medium ones first.
Research complete.
Say again, please.
Oh, good.
Houston, we've had a problem. Can't see lots of back now. How about a pole with this height? Payload director. Payload to go. After that, engineer
It's
director.
gonna be fun to roast.
Then, safety and mission assurance. Safety and mission assurance, go. Copy that. Thanks, brother. Apollo 12, Houston. Crust here. Fundamental truth to our nature.
was going to trip off the reef or the emergency fund, which I was really trying to avoid. Damn it.
Director, our main account balance has reached a critical low, which poses a significant risk to our company's operations. It's important to remember that constructing conveyors and laying electrical wires entails financial expenses. Moreover, all capsule shipping operations, including sending contracts or buying and selling resources, incur transportation costs that are our responsibility. Without funds in our account, logistics will come to a halt. I will initiate a transfer of 30,000 credits from our reserve account, but please be cautious, as this exhausts our reserve funds. Proceed with care and closely monitor our credit balance.
Director, the situation is not as critical as Alice describes. You can take a loan with monthly payments in the bank section of the commercial center. Yes, the payments will include interest, but with competent distribution of the received funds, we will not only be able to repay the loan, but also make a profit. We are out of components. Here. Oh, here's the problem. They're all on the conveyor. Well. That's not good.
The drones took a while to connect to the internal systems and analyze the options for safe entry. Sensors indicated the presence of air in all compartments, so before the opening procedure, the air was preemptively pumped out.
We can send a cargo rover for the drones and resources. Let's see. Somewhere, here we are. Gives me a bunch of those, good. Facility for receiving, sorting, and diverting cargo. These cargo terminals serve as a hub between several production facilities. Products from factories arrive here, then are allocated to cargo containers and redirected further down the production chain. After a terminal malfunctions, some of the product was left in the closed sections of the conveyor system. To retrieve the cargo, additional equipment and consumables will need to be provided to the search team. Is there anything there? Nope. Where is my truck and what is it doing? There it is. Still heading to Fraction of Hope. This stuff off. Give me a supply to draw from, because nothing on the conveyor is available, but everything on the ground is. Back into regular drones. Stop doing any mining for the moment. So I'll go ahead and send those guys back up. Fraction of hope, the drones have scanned the area and provided detailed maps of the wreckage. Their sensor detected surviving parts of the control system and radiation from the module's central core. They also identified several potentially hazardous areas, unstable structures that could collapse if precautions aren't taken. We can either continue the investigation using drones or send personnel for a more delicate operation. Oh, we don't have any personnel right now. Since I really am not doing anything but watching that get filled up, because, well, I need to get that one done, go ahead and speed things up. Days. Okay, let's go ahead and slow things down again. 12 days. 13 days. I'm not gonna make it.
You're doing a great job, Director. Execute the next contract on time, and I will personally pay for Ms. Vance's therapist.
It's about time, considering you're one of the main reasons to visit him.
Contract completed. That was 45,000. And the rover is out there. Okay. Now, while I could keep sending the rover to faraway places, I think I need to get things locally so the truck can do work in a reasonable period of time. And back up there because I forgot the truck needs to pick stuff up. Yep. Okay, that's the most efficient use for that. Fraction of hope, during the investigation, the bodies of 2 deceased workers from this module were found. They did not survive the fall. The module itself is of great interest to research. In addition to containing valuable equipment, its construction and materials were robust enough to withstand the fall from orbit. Studying the wreckage will help advance our research. And I got research. Yay. And I think that is where we are going to call it for right now. Thank you for joining me. If you like the game or you like my playstyle, please leave a like. If you have a comment about my playstyle or my presentation, which I know isn't the best, please leave a comment. All I ask is that you be civil. Don't call me names. And besides that, all the normal stuff. Like, comment, follow, share. You have a good day.